Morning and welcome to another morning blurb for my YouTube channel, Used to Be Big. Before I get started, I'd like to say that I apologize for yesterday's rant about talking on the phone while working out. I think I came off a little harsh. That was unintended. So hopefully I did not offend anyone out there. Hopefully you guys still respect me. I guess that talking on the phone while walking, something I've been looking at for a long time, and I'm just a real stickler for when you start something to really, go for it 100%. So I guess when I see people talking on the phone and walking very nonchalantly, makes me feel like they're not really in it to see a good result. But once again, I apologize for coming off kind of harsh. But today, I'd like to talk briefly about the concept of calories in versus calories out, because someone wrote me a little letter on my channel saying that they were injured, I believe, and couldn't really work out all that intensely. Well, the answer to that uh, relies on your knowledge of calories in versus calories out. Basically, you have to make sure that you burn more calories than you take in. So during those time periods where you really can't work out that intensely, or maybe not at all, if you really still want to lose weight, you're going to have to sacrifice some concerning what you eat, because those are the calories in. If you really can't expend a whole lot of energy, then you're going to have to cut back on the amount of energy that you have coming into your body, because you want to set up a situation where, in order for your body to get energy or the calories that it needs, you're going to want your body to get that from the fat that you have stored in it. If you eat more calories than you burn, then your body's not going to have any reason to dip into the fat stores in order to sustain itself. All it's going to have to do is use the food that you're taking in. So if you're in a situation where you really can't be very mobile, can't get the amount of exercise that you may like, you're going to have to cut your calories back even further. What you're going to have to do is find some foods that are not as calorie dense as you would normally eat, meaning you want foods that have a little less calories per serving. You can really be fooled by how many calories you're taking in. I remember years ago when I was trying to lose weight, for dinner, I bought a sausage link. I guess the link was about maybe 10 to 10 inches long, and I looked on the package and it said about 70 calories per serving. So in my ignorance, I said, "Oh, that'll be great. I'll just cut that link in half and have a baked potato to go with it." So two sausage links, and I think it was turkey sausage, and a baked potato. Didn't seem like it was all that bad until I learned more about calories per serving. I looked at the package more closely, found out that that link of sausage had like 10 servings in it. So that'd be 10 times 70. So that one sausage was 700 calories. And I was shocked. So you have to be really careful about how many calories you eat, as opposed to how many calories that you burn. And even if you are injured and can't move around all that much, you can fidget, you can tap your feet, you can do something. Any movement of your body is going to burn some extra calories. So, it doesn't have to be that you go to the park and walk 4 miles. You can just walk around your house if you can. If you can't walk, maybe you can move your arms. Do something. Don't just, sit like a stone statue. That way you're not going to be burning a whole lot more calories than it just takes to keep you alive. So, if you're in a position where you can't get around, don't lose heart. You know, just cut back on your eating. Now, if you can't get any exercise, then you know, you certainly can't afford to eat anything extra. Okay, because you don't have a lot of extra rope to swing from. So you can't afford to eat an extra donut. Can't afford to eat a extra Whopper from Burger King. So if you really can't get around and you can't exercise, then if you're really serious about losing the weight, you got to be really, really focused on your diet, on what you're eating. I'm going to go into a lot of detail on my blog, Fat to Face to Fit, concerning what calories actually are and, the balance between calories in versus calories out, because that's basically what I did to lose all this weight. It was pretty simple. I didn't get into fat grams, carbohydrates. All that is important, but that's what you call nutrition. There's a difference between nutrition and calories in, calories out. A calorie from fat, a calorie from protein, a calorie from carbohydrates, they are all calories, all the same thing. So the actual breakdown of how many carbohydrates you're eating, how much protein you're eating, all of that doesn't really mean a whole lot when it comes to how many total calories you take in versus how many calories you're burning. Okay, the two are different. It is important to consider how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbohydrates you're eating, but that's nutrition. Okay, don't get it confused. If you eat, if you cut fats out of your diet, but you're still taking in 5,000 calories a day and only burning 2,000, you're still going to gain weight even though you didn't eat any fat. It's all about total calories. Okay, get that together. Now it's really nice to have a balance between proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. But first understand that if you're trying to lose weight, the thing that's going to get you to lose weight is the total calories that you're eating versus the total calories that you're burning. Make sure you get that straight. Okay? Make sure you're burning more calories than you are eating. There's many different ways to manipulate that. Okay, like I said, if you can't exercise at the intensity that you would like, you can figure out other ways that you could get those calories to start burning. Little movements here and there. On top of that, like I said, you need to balance it out by eating less from a calorie standpoint. Okay, so if you know you're not going to be able to burn much, then you need to, eat less. Okay, so those extra calories won't pile on since you're not able to burn them off. But anyway, I'm going to be going into that in much greater detail on my blog. And once again, I want to apologize for the little rant I went on yesterday about people talking on the phone and working out. Okay, well, have a good day, and work hard at your fitness quest, and God bless.